on Talking Beards, episode 4. Yes, episode 415. We're talking about the Brodhead Beard Brawl with the co-host of the Hour of the Wolf podcast. Something nice. On an air. Talking about a podcast. Talking about all kinds of stuff. I don't know what we're going to talk about. We're going to find out.
We're going to talk about beard stuff. What do you think about that? It's been a while. It's been a while about beard stuff. We're going to, Sean.
What's going on?
Hello?
I think it was her mic was muted. So, but
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Episode 415.
Your light was like... Yeah,
We are,
415. We're live, and Natalie just did a super good intro, and I don't even know if it came through.
I don't think anybody could hear it. I mean, I heard 6 words of it, but
I wonder if her mic just died.
I don't know. It's definitely off, it says on here. But yeah, we are here. We're talking to Renegade Beard Club, Wisconsin chapter, about their Brodhead Beard Brawl coming up June 5th and 6th. Yeah, we will definitely be finding out more of that from Darren and Louie. They will fill us in. We'll talk about a little bit what's going on with our week, and other than that, yeah, we'll just do talking beard things, right?
God, that is the best intro ever. Let's go.
Let's go.
Talking Beards, the podcast. Introducing your hosts, 2-time world champion, Aaron D. Johnston, founder of BSBB, Sean Big Sexy Glander, and always behind the scene, 2-time world champion, producer Natalie, the #1 beard podcast, Talking Beards.
Oh, man.
And the picture is still
Well, I was distracted. What's going on, everybody in Talking Beards world? This is episode number 415 of the live show and 415 of the podcast. Because, Sean, I don't know if you know this, but we are also a podcast.
We are.
And multiple, probably at least 3 people listen to it. So that's pretty good.
If you think we look good now, we look better on a podcast. You should check it out. It's freaking amazing. So
it is. It's just like this, but way better because you can't see us.
yeah.
You can only hear us, and you can imagine what we look like, and we can look like anything in the world. We could be dinosaurs. You could just imagine us as dinosaurs.
We could totally be dinosaurs.
We have all the comments going on. Thank you, Renegades. I know that's where our chat is full of right now. Everybody's
What's up,
filing
y'all?
in from the Renegade Brigades, or
Good to see y'all.
You all are now the Renegade Brigades. I don't know,
Renegade Brigade.
but that feels good.
Together
Feels
they
right.
form one.
But yeah, lots of Renegades in here. We're gonna have Louie. We're gonna have Darren. They're going to be talking about the Brodhead Beard Brawl.
Right.
That is a mouthful.
We are not having Dustin. Dustin will not be here. Dustin might be back there somewhere. Hopefully he's back there.
Is not on the show.
You better not be late. You better be watching.
Any promos with it on there, he's probably just in the chat. That's it.
He's here. I'll bet he's back there. He's just
back there,
he's chilling like a renegade.
Chilling like a renegade. That's what all the kids say.
What's
what's
back
up,
after
Sean
my old rap
Glander?
career.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fine. I'm just still doing like normal doing stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Today was a great day. Today was a fabulous day. I barely left this room. I decided I needed a real day off.
Roll Tide.
So I took a real day off and just sat here and did very little. It was super cool.
What little did you do today in the old card room?
I sorted an entire table worth of stuff. So
yeah. Find anything good while you were sorting it, or just you knew what was there? Or what was the deal with the table?
I already knew what was there. I mean, I did find somebody else's card I still had that I did get a hold of and let them know. I was selling some cards for someone else, but somehow it did not make it back out of my box. But no, for finding things, I did open tonight, which will eventually be on the Big Bearded Breakers. I did open some Topps Heritage, a mega box, hoping to pull some bangers because I heard the megas have the bangers.
Any bangers?
Zero bangers.
Zero bangers. You know, that's kind of like me.
Okay, cards. You know, you got your $3 to $5 cards riddled throughout it. No freaking rad autos or name variations or oh my goodness, the other 50 variations that Top Heritage has. It's out of control. They have too many variations, but still,
and just nothing.
None. I got zero of the variations. Like it's crazy.
Sorry.
You got a lot of parallels, a lot of little weird things, a lot of stuff like that, but it's all good. Just a slower sale. I can't just make all my money back on one card, unfortunately. So, but yeah. Baseball cards, heck yeah. Freaking Heritage is the best. I agree. Just the crazy thing. I heard somebody say one time that literally it is the perfect box for anybody with ADHD and autism. And I for sure have ADHD. I'm not sure about the others. So, but still,
maybe
you can look through those cards.
Something about it, man. Something about them cards. Just I don't know. It taps into
it's crazy.
Some sort of spectrum.
Especially Heritage. There could be 5 different of this card right here. Oh, I forgot I lowered my camera. That's a new cool thing. But yeah, 5 different variations of this card, and you probably don't know which one you have. Like honestly, it's crazy. But
well, they just like different colors or what? What's it?
No, they'll change this to a circle. They'll put a nickname. They'll have him as an alternate image. But if you don't know for sure what the original image is, how do you know what the alternate image is? That's true. You have to check every single card and look by this little thing and see if there's a word. Every card you have to turn over. So, but yeah, it's cool though. There's so much cool stuff in there that it's just fun to open. Like, love it.
Man, the chat is just loaded down. I love it. So we got Brains is here. Josh Barefoot Brains is in the house.
Up, buddy?
He hung out with the Renegade Beard Club out of Oklahoma City this past weekend at the Husky Hair Showdown OKC. We got Jeff Harmon in the house. We've got all kinds of people there. They did Beans. Beans is here. Beans. What's up, Beans?
Is he
all the people, man? All of them.
Which one is he?
But yeah. So how? We'll touch on this real quick. How was your first? Was it your first full week at Toyota?
Yeah, my first full week at Toyota. It was okay. It just still going to take some getting used to. Being inside a dealership process is a little different. Everything's a little different. But I'm getting there. We're doing good. We're doing fine. So
yeah. Trucking along, learning the ins and outs of the new place. How do you like your new establishment that you're working in?
Oh, I love. Beans, I mean, Toyota's great.
Breaking news.
Oh, Beans there he is.
Is Dustin Lightfoot?
Well, I just didn't even see the comment up there that actually said Beans, so I'm like, well, which one is he? I know. I didn't know Beans was Dustin.
Well, now we all know. But yeah. So anyway, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear your. So how's the accommodations at the new place?
Good. Very good.
You like it? Like,
yep.
The coffee pot stuff's good. And like,
everything like that's definitely better. I mean, there's no doubt.
That's huge.
Yeah. That part is better, but it's just weird. It's weird being in a dealership, not in our own little building, not in our own thing. You know, it's just.
Oh, you're like in the main building.
Oh yeah. I'm in the dealership. I'm right by one of the front doors. Big old window seat, but yeah,
that's cool.
Window seat that my back's to the entire time.
Oh, that's less than cool.
It is super less than cool.
Like, my back is just getting so much sun.
Yeah, all the sun. But yeah, it is what it is. It's trucking along, still buying vehicles. So yeah, we're good.
Well, I'm officially done with my outage.
Nice.
Yes.
As of today.
I mean, basically Saturday. Here we got this. Yes. I didn't go. No, that. Yeah. So as of Saturday, I'm done with that. We're done for the season. September will be here before you know it, though, and then we're right back at it.
No, September's going to take a really long time to get here. So
September's
yeah, no,
going
that's
to take
not
a
a
very
thing.
long time to get here. You are right.
Yeah,
No, it'll be here before we know it. But yeah, back on 8s. Thank goodness. We're gonna have a short week, and then we are off to Orlando because we haven't been there in like 4 or 5 weeks. So we gotta get down there. So I went ahead and I took one day off, and then I turned into I took 2 days off, and then I worked Saturday. So that's like a free day, right? So I'm gonna work 2 days this week. That's what we decided to do.
there you go.
So I'm gonna take 2 days off, and I worked Saturday, so I can. That's an extra day. So that's 2 days off, and I get 3 days off, kind of, sort of. So there we go. That's what we're gonna do this week. We got big plans. We're gonna do random things on Thursday and Saturday and Friday all day long. We're gonna be at Epic. And I'm sure I'll go to some baseball card stores. I need to re-up. I've opened another entire box of 89 Donruss to no reward, to back boxes of it to nothing. I opened 2 boxes. I got 1 Nolan Ryan and 1 Randy Johnson and 0 Ken Griffey Jr.'s. So
weird.
So weird, man. I'm on box 3. I posted it on Facebook. I was just wondering, I was kind of like getting the general consensus of what people that actually watch my baseball card videos thought I should do. And, you got too deep into it. You wanted to know what else I had to open. And that wasn't the question, Sean.
Gotcha. I found that out. Yes. My answer is then open whatever you want.
Well, that's. I was looking for advice from.
No, you weren't. You were only looking whether you should or should not open Donruss.
That was the advice. Continue opening Donruss or go open something else for a while. And it seemed like more people say just keep going for it. So I just kept going for it. Yeah. Answer the question. No follow-up questions. That's it.
Yeah. No, for sure. Don't worry.
I'll have to try and find your page so I can watch what you open. Yeah, so at Talking Beards on TikTok is where they originate, and then I grab that video and I throw it on Aaron D. Johnston Instagram, and that's connected to my Facebook, and so it pops over there. So they originate on TikTok, and then they just kind of spread like a disease from there, and end up in my other social medias. I really got a lot going on these days. I work a bunch. I come home and I hang out. That's about it. We go on trips, and then I'll post that. But for the most part, my social media now is just opening baseball cards, and I'm okay with that. And I'm opening baseball cards that are almost worthless, and I'm also okay with that because those are the ones I like. I'm not opening ones that are actually worth money like Sean. I'm opening multiple boxes and packs of cards trying to chase a $4 card. So that's my life. that's what we do over here. But yeah, just working, doing that stuff, opening baseball cards, and just pleasantly awaiting our upcoming trip to Universal. And yeah, that's all I got, I think. Oh, I got something random, but I don't know if we really get into it. It's work related. Should I get into my air puffer thing, Natalie? Is that a thing that's no? Natalie said no. Never mind. She said it's stupid.
We have guests tonight.
Oh, we got guests tonight. Anyway, all right. Well, we'll get into that.
Talk about it next week.
We'll talk about that next week. Tune in next week for the air puffer story. But we got this real quick. Yeah. So Natalie is going to go to the. Dadgummit, what's the name of this competition? The ABM.
I don't know.
Sean, are you frozen?
No, I'm trying to read it on there anywhere. Like it doesn't say on this thing.
You just weren't blinking.
They're not Muslim.
So yeah, ABM, beer competition and gents, right? That one on
Appalachian Bearded Feud 2026.
There it
June
is.
5th.
I found
June
it. See,
5th.
I couldn't
June
blink,
5th,
but I found it. I had to
battling events. But yeah, I didn't even realize the same day. Anyway, Appalachian Bearded Feud 2026, benefiting hospice in Southern West Virginia this year, will also contribute to their goal. Yeah, we're doing this. You kind of like just donating to one of the ladies?
Yeah, each lady is trying to get
Can you hear
people
Natalie?
to donate to them
Yes.
Okay, cool.
in the name of the charity. So you put the money towards the PayPal, and then you put the name of the person you're sponsoring, basically.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's
sponsor Natalie.
Or don't. It's a
Little Miss Kidney Bean, and this is the PayPal email address, right? The
yes.
hepcattreasury@gmail.com. Donations will be accepted right until the event day. Proceeds will then be forwarded to ABM. So yeah, if you want to donate a little bit of money for a good cause over there in West Virginia, pinups for a cause kind of thing, right? It's
Kind of.
yeah. It's not that organization, but it's essentially doing the same deal. Yeah, we're now let's do the pinup
Hour
thing
of the
again.
Wolf wants to hear the Puffer story. So bring them on, introduce them, and then tell them your story.
All right. Well, we have guests tonight. We're going to get into this. Sean, are you ready for this?
I'm ready. I am ready.
Yeah. So we've got these two banners for this beautiful event that's coming up.
I use them both.
I also use them both. It's coming up June 6th in Brodhead, Wisconsin. We have Darren and Louie. They are the hosts of the Hour of the Wolf podcast every other Sunday. Yeah. At 7:00 Central, right? Is that what time it is? We got Darren and Louie. We'll talk about it. What's up, guys?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Let me just start off by saying, and this isn't kiss and butt or anything. Sitting backstage and listening to you guys for the last 15 minutes or so here, we're on like episode 28, 29, somewhere in that range of our podcast. So we're relatively infantile in this field yet. It's fun. You guys going back and forth and watching you guys, the bouncing off each other, setting the bar high for us. So thank you for having us on.
You.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
You notice
that.
we're like an old married couple, Aaron.
We do our best, right? We've done a few of these together, and we can chit chat, and we just utilize this time to catch up and chit chat, and everyone else just gets to watch and or hear us catch up, and that's kind of what happens at the first little bit of this episode. And if we don't have guests, guess what? We would have just continued to do that for an hour, and and somehow we make it work each and every week. Now on Monday nights at 8:00 Eastern, because Sean got a new job and we're no longer on Tuesdays, and it definitely doesn't mess up my entire week.
No, right.
I had no idea what day of the week it was last week at all week long.
Oh, I believe it. 400 episodes.
I've been doing
400
Tuesdays.
412 episodes before the change, 413 episodes before
something like that. I mean, at first we were kind of all over the place, but since like late 2019, it's been every Tuesday. And yeah, I definitely went to work on that Tuesday of last week. 1000% thought it was Wednesday most of the day. And guess what? It wasn't.
Hey, Aaron, I'm going to
Go ahead, Natalie.
interrupt you for a second. They want to know if you could send the link to send the money. Like, can you make a little post, a little scrolly thing or something?
I can definitely make
You
a
can
little
definitely do a
thing.
banner on the bottom while we start, talking about what's going on in the Renegade world, especially, let's say, the Wisconsin chapter, So what do you guys got going on? Do you guys got anything going on besides jumping right into the beard comp here, like we were just talking about? You guys have your 28 episodes, you said, of your podcast? So.
Yeah, we're coming up on 28 this weekend, right, Louis? I think.
Yes.
28?
Yeah, it's like 20, I believe it's 28.
Nice.
So we usually go alternating Sundays. This month of May here, we've kind of filled almost every Sunday because we have we wanted some of our judges and stuff for the upcoming brawl. So we threw a handful, an episode or two extra in this month. But other than that, we go every alternating Sundays, 7 p.m. Central, YouTube, Twitch. Where else
we do Kick once in a while, Facebook for sure. Yep.
Nice.
What's your
areas we do?
What's your traffic looking like on Twitch? Do you get a lot of people watching over there, or is it kind of
last week was our first week?
Oh, okay.
On Twitch.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And we had 2 at one point, but you got to grow it, right? It's like you got to water that grass and grow it up.
Yeah, we
had really random viewers.
Super random. We've been streaming over on Twitch for several years, and it's super duper random.
So I know it's definitely a streaming platform where you have to like grind at it every day.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like you've actually got to put time and effort into Twitch before it like gives back to you. And we don't do anything on Twitch except for stream this there.
Well, you can do your baseball cards on there and give you something.
That's a good idea. That's a super good idea.
And when you start making money on it, all I'm asking for is like 35% of the profit.
There you go. There you go.
We'll get 35% of my Twitch profit.
Video contract.
That's it. Oh, this is written. I owe you
we are
$0
deals.
so far, so that's
deals.
good.
You know, and that 35% will go towards the Wisconsin Bearded Brothers.
There you go.
I'm not taking it for myself, obviously.
So yeah, so what got y'all doing this podcast thing? And what sparked it? What was the late night discussion that made this happen?
Yeah, so we as a chapter we came over from another beard club and we joined the Renegades, and we're kind of trying to spark a new way to gain interest. And I was like, well, back in the first club we were in, we had a really cool podcast that Beans and Germs hosted. And I just kind of tossed out the idea. I'm like, hey, well, let's bring this back, and I'll find a host that's awesome. So I threw a line out to Father Vassal Minions, see if he wanted to be the co-host, and he turned me down. So I had to ask Darren, and here we are.
And here we are. You're the backup plan, Darren.
That was the backup plan.
No,
Darren, you were the first backup plan.
No, Darren was the first choice. It's just a joke I threw last week. It makes him laugh. So.
I've known Louis we've known each other for going on 5 years now. So it's
nice.
Was kind of a no-brainer for us to kind of, I mean, I've never done this before. Louis's done the podcast thing before. Previous to this, I've guest on him, but never hosted. And when he said, I said, well, as long as you don't need me to do any of the technical stuff, I'll just show up and chat. So I can do that. I can talk till my ears bleed. So.
I mean, you're showing up and chatting really well tonight, Darren. So you're killing it.
Yeah.
Gold star. I'm getting a gold star.
Static Voices says, can I add Beard Brawl flyer to my podcast intro until the event has passed? This is Nathaniel Elwell.
Absolutely, Nathaniel. Run with it. Promote it. People like you. People like Morgan. Blow it up, buddy.
Blow it up.
Notorious want to know, was it originally a bedtime podcast, Louis?
It's only a bedtime podcast when he's on the podcast as a guest.
Wow.
Shots.
All right. So I've got that scrolling across the bottom of the screen for the person that asked for it. It's hepcattreasury@gmail.com for that donation to that charity, whatever. I forgot what it was. My bad.
Comment Little Miss Kidney Bean.
Yeah, down there in the hospice in West Virginia. Just put Little Miss Kidney Bean in the comments or whatever the thing is called at PayPal. We'll do it that way. So, all right, guys. Well, let's get into your event, shall we? This is coming up.
Speaking of raising money.
Yep.
This is
a new one for us. So we were coming home last year, a handful of the guys from the chapter from Beard America down in Kentucky on our way back. And we were on the drive and we were kind of tossing around the idea of a beard competition in Wisconsin. And we had the summer previous to that, or a few weeks previous to that, we had worked at Brodhead Manor. We had volunteered at an event called the Paranormal Rockdown, which was like a paranormal conference and concert at the same time. So we offered security and parking and stuff like that there. So we kind of spent a day there helping out and got to know the owner, Bill Walter, and his partner, Ron, really well. And so once we started talking about a beard competition, I don't even think we were 20 minutes away after opening it up that somebody had mentioned this is where we should have it. We should reach out to Bill and see if he'll let us have it at Bud. And I don't know if it was probably 2 days later, we reached out to him and he was on board immediately to have it at this. It's an old schoolhouse built in the early 1900s, Louis, or was it the 1800s? I think it was the early 1900s, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep. So it's an old schoolhouse.
Like a one bedroom or one classroom thing, or it's actually
the school, on the flyer itself, that is actually a photograph of Brodhead Manor. So it's a full size school.
Oh, that's a big building.
Yeah,
it's a big building.
Yes, sir.
There's three floors.
It looks haunted.
It is haunted.
It is haunted. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Maybe it's just the picture, but to me, like, I think Ghostbusters should be there any minute.
Well, it's funny you say that because the Ghostbusters will be there with us. Actually, this is actually a beard competition / paranormal conference. So we've got about 28 vendors right now, a mix of beard and paranormal investigators and paranormal equipment people. We have a medium coming. We have, I think, maybe 2 mediums coming, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass, man. I've never heard of a paranormal conference / beard competition.
Okay, everybody's wondering it. I gotta ask it in case I need to book my flight right now. Is Bill Murray going to be there?
Bill Murray is not going to be there.
I could buy a Dr. Bakeman shirt and wear it around for you. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I'll meet you halfway.
It's gotta be a Peter Venkman shirt, right? Like, it's gotta be.
Right? Big brothers.
Wear
the same shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's hard to still be able to put together some sort of beard competition that someone hasn't thought of before. And I mean, I think y'all freaking did it. Like, I've seen beard competitions in prisons and in zoos and going along with tattoo events and car shows and
I've seen it a lot.
But never a haunted house or a haunted manor.
Yeah,
and this is we've both done investigations in the manor. It's in the manor itself. Louis done a few more of them, and I see Bill is in the chat right now, the actual owner of the building. And
what's up, Bill?
This is his property, and the spirits that are there, Bill holds them close to his heart. So we've actually, our Friday night meet and greet, we have 3 different investigation teams that will be doing guided investigations of the manor until midnight. So people can come on the Friday night for the meet and greet, and they can sign up and pay and go on a guided paranormal investigation on the Friday. And then Saturday we have the event with all the vendors, and Saturday night they're doing the same thing. That 3 more teams will be, or the same 3 teams rather, will be doing another a guided investigation on the Saturday night as well. So, and Bill opens up the entire building, lets them, you just show up, they have all their own equipment, and they let you, the guides will let you use their equipment. They'll let you hold all the various gadgets and that type of stuff and play around with it. And they'll see what they can do and see if they can scare the bejesus out of you, I guess.
I mean, they probably wouldn't be too hard. I mean, it's a creepy looking building, and ghosts love creepy looking buildings. So
I just want to use a freaking proton accelerator.
Well, you could go to Wisconsin on June 6th, and you could probably make that happen.
Absolutely could.
Proton accelerators.
So what does this venue get used for on the regular? Is it a venue for, like,
dude?
Well, they do. It's open for paranormal investigations. He has, multiple people come there and investigate. Obviously you go on YouTube and you can find, just type in Brodhead Manor. You'll see a bunch of other groups that go there. I think Blood Moon Paranormal did a really cool investigation there, really cool video. Then obviously you can go to Stream Beacon TV. They have a bunch of guys that go there, and I can't remember the other one. another streaming service too that does all paranormal stuff. But they have a bunch of investigations there as well. But it's a really cool building. It's definitely became like our second home the last couple months here. So yeah, we love it.
Yeah, Bill said there's approximately 25 spirits that wandered the halls.
Yep. They also
And
do
they all say, "Go Pack, go."
95% of them. Bill is actually an Illinois resident, so
Yeah.
He likes bears.
Yeah, they also do a Halloween time. They decorate up and make it an actual haunted house that people can go through as well. And then they have a horror museum, I guess you'd call it, there as well, which Bill's partner Ron takes the masks and such you'd buy at Spirit Halloween, but he makes them. He spends hours upon hours getting the costumes perfect, getting the makeup perfect on these, and he's got full-size replicas of Jason and Pinhead and Freddy and Chucky and Tiffany and all over. He's got the horses from Game of Thrones. It's just there's got to be 20 or 30 full-size replica mannequins, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Again, he comes in the chat. He never says hi to me. You see that? He always says hi to yes. He only says hi to you.
I mean, he's the better looking one.
He
So
doesn't even spell it right. How do you feel about that, Darren?
You let it slide.
I'll let it slide. He's got one over on Louis.
I want to retouch back here what Ken said, what Grizzly Ken said, because I just want to know, like, what was that like? Like,
well, you remember in Ghostbusters 1 when Dan Aykroyd was laying on the bed? Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so Grizzly Ken. So people that are listening, Grizzly Ken said, I even had one sleep with me.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, podcast people.
Yeah, you're fine.
Like I said, Bill is from the Illinois area, so he comes up on the weekends because it's an old school, so he'll come up, and we've been volunteering there the last handful of weekends, helping them remodel and fix stuff up. So
he's got to get away from the crazy and get over to Wisconsin. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Right. Absolutely.
So he's got the second floor. He has a residence on the second floor that he stays there. The investigators have rooms if they want to stay there as well. If I'm not mistaken, he's planning on making that into a B&B somewhere down the road too. But
dude, that's awesome.
And
that's
Ken
a super cool B&B.
Ken has actually stayed there a couple of nights in the last month because he would go down to help on the Saturday.
Back, you know?
He keeps going
I
back.
wonder why he goes back all the time. It's weird. He just won't leave. Freaking Ken.
I think so. The way Ken explained it to me, it did float above the bed. Did the whole shindig.
Let's go. So.
Yeah. Did she float above the bed like in Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
And yes, she did. She
Oh,
did, in fact, float
there's
above
Ken's
the bed.
comment right there. This is what he had told me too.
Yeah, so Grizzly Ken said, something whispered in my ear, and I woke up and something was spooning me. I said, hope you are comfortable, and fell back asleep.
And this is an erotic novel from Talking Beards podcast.
No.
Yeah, right.
This is Ghost Stories with Aaron and Sean.
Right. Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah. Jump up and down on the bed. This place sounds amazing. So it's ultimately going to turn into some sort of B&B. That's the ultimate goal.
I think his ultimate goal is to stay with the investigations, but he is making it into some rooms on the second floor into a B&B as well.
So no plans to have like the gym be some sort of like a concert venue or anything like that. Nothing.
I
nothing
don't.
that crazy.
Not in the cards right now that I know of. He usually does. He's done a handful of paranormal conferences one nice one every summer.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we volunteered at the concert one last year. This year, once we reached out to him and proposed this idea of a beard competition / paranormal conference, he's basically made this his marquee event for the summer. So he's turned this into being I guess I keep saying his, but it's his because it's his venue, but he's turned this into being Brodhead Manor's big event for the year.
That's cool.
Which is fantastic. He's done so much for us. We can't thank Bill enough for everything he's done and helped with. And
Thanks, Bill.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. And so that Static Voices, he's gonna be one of our guest investigators. Him and Morgan, they are going to be a duo, and they are a couple as well. They're going to be a duo pair for guest investigators. He's Static Voices on TikTok, and his job on TikTok is to debunk the paranormal and stuff like that.
Okay.
And when he says that he left there with more questions than he had answers, he's serious, because this is what he does. He's a TikTok paranormal debunker. So, he can't explain some of the stuff that he's seen there. And we've seen too. I actually, the biggest paranormal experience I ever had in my life, I had with Nathaniel. And I'll never unsee what I saw, and I'll never unhear what I heard. It was unreal. And it was, you guys want the story?
Sure.
All right. So,
yeah, I mean, I feel like we kind of
all right. So, we're doing a public investigation after the paranormal rockdown, and we did all the floors. We got to the third floor, and I can't remember the investigators who were putting it on, but they were doing this thing called the human pendulum. So you have a person stand in front of you, a person stand behind you, and basically, like, you get yourself in a state of Zen meditation. And like, if you feel something push you forward is yes, if push you backwards is no.
Okay.
And if it's not human, you will go side to side. And so the first person who was up, they got themselves in a state of Zen, and I think they went forward and backwards a couple times. And all of a sudden, immediately they started, she's like, I just feel the urge to go sideways. I can't explain it. I'm like, okay, well, that is either good or bad, So they put in, I can't remember her name. Yes, Alora Huey. She hopped in there because she's a psychic. And then immediately when she got herself in that state of Zen, she's like, I got to go sideways. So they broke the circle. They did like a blessing thing. And as soon as it broke, I didn't hear it. Other people heard it. They heard a growl, which doesn't really make sense there because I never once felt any danger in that building. They heard a growl. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I back up, and I actually had a sprained ankle at this time. I did this whole thing on a sprained ankle. And then every time Derek is vouched for this, every time there's paranormal activity, my ankle will just throb to the point where I'd almost have to sit down. Okay. I was like 50% healed. And so that circle broke. They heard a growl, and like immediately, right after that, I had to sit down. I hurt so bad. Like I was about ready to sit, and I turned down the hallway, and I just happened to see something move from right to left. And like you guys know in schools, they have like the break in a door. There's like a divider, I guess you can call it, like a small, it's probably like a 2.5-inch divider. That like one door opens one way, one door opens the other way.
Yeah, for sure.
So that divider, and then there's an exit light. So it's illuminated, but I seen something there that I could obviously justify what I saw. I watched something move right to left, broke the plane. It was darker than the window, and it was darker than that center pillar, and about as wide as probably as wide as a, I don't know, it's a person. You know what I mean? Like you can see a person on there. I seen shoulders, I seen head, and I seen something move out, stand there. What it felt like it probably wasn't as long as I thought it was, but it was like it stood there for about 5 seconds, then went to the right immediately, back into the classroom. I couldn't put it together, and I am a person that I know Bill well enough where if Bill was up there, he was probably barefoot, and you can't hear him moving in that building. He's barefoot, so I was like, okay, maybe it was Bill. So I just kind of started walking in the hallway, and Nathaniel stopped me. He goes, "What did you see?" And I was like, I could have swore I seen somebody standing here. That went back into the classroom. He saw it too. We both saw the same exact thing. We went down this hallway. Went to that classroom. We both heard a little girl laughing hysterically for like a split second, 2 seconds, and stop. And I'll never forget that. That was bizarre.
Dude,
I can only imagine. Like, I don't even know. Like,
you can't unsee that. You know what I mean? So I'm all in on all things paranormal. I'm not quite there yet on cryptids, but we'll get there someday maybe.
So Bill said the growlers are kid spirits messing with you. They call themselves demons.
And me Satan.
And me Satan. Yeah, Brew City, Miss Brew City. Do we need
Talking
bottles
business.
of water at the
Talking
event?
business.
We picked up 5 cases from Festival on Sunday for
Thanks,
$10.
Becky.
Yeah,
Thanks, Becky.
but
I thought she meant to freaking bless. Like, I'm not even sure what's going on at this point.
that's what
This place is cool, man.
Well, like
He-
you said,
Bill
like you
just
said a
called
little
them
bit
the
ago.
growlers. I mean, come on, what is happening here right now?
Like you said a little bit earlier, we were looking for something a little different. And
Yeah,
as soon as the idea of having this at Brodhead came up, it was a no-brainer. This was only a couple of weeks after we were there for the Rockdown that this conversation came up. And it felt a little different. Felt like, as far as we knew, we had never heard of anything similar to this before. So it was a no-brainer for us to combine these two worlds because we really got along. The beard world that was down there at Brodhead really hit it off with the paranormal world, that all the vendors that were down there and the people we met, the investigators. And we've become good friends with quite a few of them since then. So it was kind of a no-brainer for us to say, let's have this here. Let's do something a little bit different. And Wisconsin hasn't had a major beard competition, I guess, from what I understand, since 2021. And that was down in the Milwaukee area. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but we've, everything else has been a handful of small ones here and there, maybe at a brewery or something like that, put on with a dozen people. So we wanted to do something, hopefully a little bit bigger, and try and make something that we could, be proud of and go back year in and year out and make some money for our charity, which is what it's all about. So that's where the brawl came about, because there is a beard competition there too. It's not just all haunting.
well, let's get into that. So what is the charity that you are working with and helping raise money for this event? Because this is a beard competition for charity. Yep. So let's we've definitely covered your venue. Let's get into the rest of it.
Well, we've been a chapter now through 3 different beard clubs for the last 5.5 years. And about 2 years ago, we wanted to get our nonprofit status, our 501c3. So we set an offshoot called the Wisconsin Bearded Brothers, and now for a year and a half, we've had our official 501c3 nonprofit status under the Wisconsin Bearded Brothers. Basically, what we do is a program every year called the Forward 365, which is an initiative we run all year long. So we do different events like the brawl. We'll do food stands. We do a bike ride in July, stuff like that, to collect money all year long. And then at Christmas time, we adopt families throughout the state of Wisconsin, and families that otherwise couldn't be celebrating a Christmas, and we get gifts and decorations and meals for those families. It's our 5th year now doing that adoption family thing, but this is only our 2nd year doing it as a nonprofit. So that's where we wanted to have some type of a marquee event like a beard competition that we could center all of our other stuff around and base everything off of that. So that's where the Beard Brawl, and that's where everything goes to. Everything from this event, from the entry fees to the a percentage of the tours to entry fees for the competition itself, all that stuff is going right to the Forward 365 program. So how's that been over the last 5 years? The growth of that, how
it's been humbling, man. We got nominated last year for nonprofit of the year in Vernon County.
That's amazing.
So
Good
it's
for
been
you.
Incredibly humbling experience.
It really has. Yeah, it's grown every year. Every year is a little bit. Like I said, this is only our 2nd year having the nonprofit status. So that has really changed. Last year got quite a bit bigger, a big jump from the year before. This year, everything keeps playing the way it's playing. This will be an unheard of jump from the year before. So once you get that 501c status, it really changes. It opens a lot more wallets from businesses and such that are, I don't know, I wouldn't say they take us more seriously, but they take their pocketbook more seriously, because then
that's kind of it gives you kind of legitimacy, right?
Yeah,
and instead of just like, we're just some bearded dudes trying to do some good stuff, and to we're bearded dudes trying to do some good stuff, and here's our paperwork to show that we're serious about it, and
that everything that you do with us is a write-off for your business. So it is Spokane Beard and Mustache is a 501c and has been ever since, like, before I came into it. But yeah, we find definitely. So I went from another club to this club, always helped out with this club. And I noticed the major difference being people are just way more apt to donate to you with your 501c3, right? So that they know that the donations of their larger items to them are basically like selling that larger item. You know, this might be an item that doesn't move off the shelf very well, and it's coming off their taxes. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a great, it really is. It is a benefit to you as a club, and that the kudos to you for doing that, because it makes life a heck of a lot easier. So.
It does. It makes that portion of it easier. There's
absolutely.
Obviously, there's a lot of work involved in it, and we're still
there is.
So there's a lot of work putting this whole thing together, but we're having fun with it. We're learning on the fly. You know, we're getting some advice from. I've only been to one in-person true beard competition. We have a guy on our board, Scott Metz, Brew City Beard from Bearded Respect, who's been to quite a few of them. He's been to quite a few of them. So he's been kind of our ears. So, you know, hey, is this a good idea? Is this something you've seen before? You know, kind of bouncing it off him and saying, what's that? Did you say who?
Yeah. Did you say Scott Metz?
It's not that Scott Metz.
Oh, I'm like, what? Breaking news, everybody! He's back.
It's a different Scott Metz. I saw your face when they said that name.
Sorry,
yeah,
we might have went through this
Wisconsin Scott Metz.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's spelt different as well.
Okay, all right, cool.
Years ago, there was a different Scott Metz in the beard community that was like a national champion, mustache, full beard guy that was disappeared, dropped off the world.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
That's where that came from. But
he shaved and left.
Disappeared. It happens. Yeah. So when do you all get started with your Christmas time stuff? When does that when do you start really gearing up for that?
It's a year-round initiative for us now. I mean, it's kind of our bread and butter.
Yeah. We usually start getting towards the end of summer is when we'll start sitting down and saying, where are we going with this? What are we doing with this? Last year, we hit a couple of snags and we kind of got off to a late start with our decision-making portion of it. We still were able to distribute what we needed to. It was just kind of more of a rush to figure it out. So we learned from that and kind of going to start ourselves a little bit earlier in the year this year to make sure we know what we're doing. Because obviously we bill it as a Christmas time charity, so we want to make sure we're focusing. It's not like we have a set time zone. We want to make, or a set time. We want to make sure we get it done by the Christmas holiday. So still learning as to when the best time to start planning for that is, and now we know it's earlier than it was last year.
Right? Yeah, I mean you're probably got more money that you need to distribute this year than ever before. So get all those ducks in a row and get it all figured out, and figure out how many families you're going to be able to help and get all that lined up. It's going to take some time and some planning and organization, all those things. So yeah, just probably the earlier the better. And man, y'all are just doing great work. I know we talked, was it a year ago, 2 years ago, whenever it was, and y'all were really kind of getting this ball rolling on this deal. And man, it's freaking growing. I'm proud of y'all. Like, good job for just sticking with it and doing great work up there and doing your thing. So
definitely,
we got a great team. We got an amazing team behind us, so it makes life easier.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's huge. You got to have a good team behind you, and just all work together and one mission, and y'all are definitely doing it. So let's get into your event. That's what we're here for. We're eventually going to hear about the actual event. You've got an amazing charity. Your venue is spectacular. I mean, it sounds like people should just come see and be a part of the venue, even if you don't care about beard stuff. You can
absolutely
still come about paranormal stuff or just check out a cool old school, right? So there's all these other aspects, and then you donate to the charity and you help out some needy families at Christmas time. It all works out. So how's your beer competition going to work? What's your plans for that?
Well, we got, we have 7 judges. That was one of our things we start. Well, I guess we'll start with the sponsorship. We got ourselves a handful of really good, solid sponsors. Bearded Death is our main sponsor.
Okay.
Then we also have Stream Beacon Television. They're one of our silver sponsors. Raven Beard out of Illinois is one of our silver sponsors, and True North Beard. True North Beard is our third silver sponsor. So we got four major sponsors, and then we got another 13 sponsors that each sponsored one of our categories. So we were able to who's who of beard companies and beard club members and some paranormal guys that helped sponsor a bunch of our different categories. And then we worked on our judges, and we kind of did a mix of a little bit of experience. We got Michael Brewer, Coffee with Brewer is one of our judges. We've got Tim Seeger from the
Minnesota
Mustache and Beard Coalition.
Yes,
he's coming down for that. We have a good friend of the chapter, Anthony Anderson, who is the owner of Lit Beard Company here in Wisconsin, which is now closing their doors, but he's a good friend of the show. So he is going to be one of our judges. We've got some Wisconsin, a set of bearded twins from the Wisconsin area, Colt and Clay Allen, who are pretty big on the TikTok influencer level in the state with a podcast called Fridge Brick Time. There are a couple of our judges, and then we've got a woman out of Chicago. We got two women. Yes, we've got a woman out of Chicago, Quinn Finette, who she's judged a handful of competitions in the Midwest area. She's a model, and our other judge is our special guest paranormal judge, Jamie Lynn Keller. She has never judged a beard competition before, but she is ready and willing to play along and learn from everybody that's on the panel. So a good group of 7 judges that we're excited to have a part of the event. And
a lot of Minnesotas there, but I do know at least Tim is a Packer fan. So we got that going for us.
We like Tim. Sure. Man. So what are you just going to keep everyone up on your panel the whole time? Or are you going to kind of do a rotation, or is it just going to be a 7 judges panel throughout?
It is 7 judges panel throughout.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you gonna drop top and bottom scores, or are you just gonna tally 7 scores?
Now you're asking the wrong person. This is where Scott comes in.
Y'all are putting it on, man.
Aaron, they haven't decided. Okay, come on, let's go.
I honestly don't know. This is Scott's got his like I said, he's got his paperwork that he's been working with the judges to decide all that. That's above my pay grade. I don't a lot of that stuff I don't understand.
All good. I was just simply curious.
Maybe you guys will also maybe ask the input of your. I'm assuming you have an MC.
Yes,
Bearded Respect says yes, so y'all know.
Okay, thanks, Scott.
Yes. Yeah, we have a fantastic MC. He's a host. He has his own TV show on Stream Beacon TV, and he also has his own show. So his podcast is the Lost Goat podcast, and his TV show is called Para with the Normal.
Okay.
And he is probably one of the biggest personalities I've ever dealt with. When I mean personality, he is hilarious. And this motor does not stop. His brain is about 1,000 miles per hour, and his mouth goes about 1 million. It's amazing.
Michael Gagliano, did you say his name?
Michael Gagliano.
Oh,
yes. I didn't say his name. I think you caught me.
So what's his show about? Is it just all paranormal activity stuff?
So yeah, it's paranormal. So his other half of the show is Marilyn Best. Yeah, Marilyn Best, and she is a psychic medium and a paranormal investigator. And Michael Gagliano is a paranormal investigator, but boy, he likes looking around buildings for snacks.
Oh,
he's
okay.
It's hard to explain. It's such a funny show. It's a really fun dynamic because Michael is very outgoing, playful, and Marilyn is definitely the brains in the combination.
That show comes on Stream Beacon TV,
and it's also on Tubi now. It is on Tubi. Yep, it is on Tubi. I forgot.
Big time. It's on Tubi.
Dude, Tubi's awesome. I've been rewatching American Chopper on Tubi.
Man,
He's done some MC work, but he has never MC'd a beard competition. So this will be new territory for him. But
he'll be fine.
He'll be fine. He's a solid person. That like he said, he goes a million miles an hour. So we're looking forward to working with Mike.
Man, sounds like a solid lineup, right? I mean, you've got a wide variety of judges. You got a super cool sounding MC. What are you doing away? What are you giving away for prizes? Do you have your trophies set up? You doing some swag bags? What are y'all doing for that?
Trophies are set up. They're still being processed right now. They a special design that we worked on, themed off of the whole event itself, the spirits and the spirits of Brodhead Manor. So we have a special trophy designed specifically off of that. Yes, and then we have swag bags, which, without going into too much detail, we had a snag within the last week, and we are working to change up on that. But there is definitely bags in the works for the winners of the competition as well. So,
how many categories do you have?
13
categories. Yes. Nice. And are these are all like fairly?
They're all normal. They're all normal categories.
Paranormal category.
Nope. All of our categories follow a pretty normal,
Okay, cool.
Cool. Under 4 to 8.
You never know. I mean, this is kind of like
the ghostliest beard, right?
No, we did. No, that we avoided. We did. We do have at least I think we're still in the discussion for the best of show is going to be specifically named for the most popular spirit at Brodhead Manor. So the best in show award is going to be in honor of Elizabeth, who is one of the most popular guests. I'd say I guess you'd say at Brodhead Manor. So,
okay.
So that'll be.
I think you should really freak out your judges and have like 4 or 5 people lined up, perfectly clean shaven, and announce the ghost beard category. And then put them all in front of them one by one and just see what they do.
Pretty solid, you know.
Don't tell them it's happening.
Don't.
As you say it on here.
One of the judges is sitting in the chat.
Right,
yes.
right.
Yeah, Tim's here. You didn't hear that, Tim.
I seen Tim. I seen the Go Pack Go too. So.
Tim loves ghosts, so he'll be fine. He loves that sort of thing.
He's got a ghost. He's got ghost hair on his chin.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, you would think that he had a full beard, but it's just ghost beard there on his chin. There you go. Man, what else do we got? So I mean, we've pretty well touched base on it, right? I mean, we can continue on about everything. I want you to be able to get any plugs in that you want to get before we wrap this thing up. I mean, it's going to be an amazing sounding event. Brodhead Manor, Brodhead, Wisconsin, June 6th. What time does this thing start?
11 a.m.
11 a.m. It's an all-day event.
Yep. Vendors can come in, I think, at 10. The event starts at 11. And the competition itself, I don't have it in front of me, but I believe starts at 1. I believe the beard competition itself starts at 1.
Just get there at 11.
Yep. And then
just come
vendors
hang
will go through. Vendors will go through. Is it 5 or 6, Louis? 6 p.m. Correct?
Yeah, 5. Yeah, 6. I think you're right. 6.
Vendors will go through 6. $5 admission into the event itself. Kids 18 and under are free. And then our categories are $20 for your first event and $5 for each additional event.
Nice.
Not including the veterans category, which if you enter another category, you get we're throwing in your veterans category for free. So
that's cool.
Man. So, I mean, fun-filled day for everybody. Sounds like an incredible event. I'm grateful that you all have put together something sounds very special up there in Wisconsin. There's nothing like it that I've ever heard of. There's no events really of a large magnitude up there in the Wisconsin area, not in quite some time. So I'm rooting on you guys to continue to grow this thing and do great work up there. You're already on your way to doing great things and man, just keep doing greater things. Just keep growing and keep doing your thing. And man, I appreciate you guys and thank you for coming on.
Thank you very much.
One more thing. With the Over the Wolf tables, I have a really special gift for people too.
Okay.
And there's only 50 of them.
Only 50 of them.
Get there early and you'll get something special from the Over the Wolf podcast.
So that's like first 50 in or what?
Yeah, first 50. First 50
I want them. First 50 I want them.
Oh, okay.
Like, if you know, you got to be the first 50 people there. So, well, thank you, Barra Fawcett. I appreciate it. All right. Well, guys, thank you for coming on. And
thank you for having us.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And you're absolutely welcome anytime. So good luck up there and just stop by and say hello sometime.
Will do. Thank you.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Man, that was awesome. I was just cool just talking about their venue, like why is a middle school so haunted? We need to know sometime. I think we need to just have Bill on and just dive deeper into this freaking
whole freaking show on this haunted school with the growlers.
Let's
just get Satan himself and we'll freaking do this thing, So
anyway, that was awesome. That was a great show. June 6th up there in Brodhead, Wisconsin. Go check it out and do all the things, man. I don't know what else to say. What else you got, Sean Glander?
I got nothing. You got this gorgeous
Drea!
lady that popped in to say
hey.
Oh,
hey.
Other than that, no. We'll see you all next week where we'll do something else fun.
Yeah, we will figure it out. We didn't put together a show at the end of this show like we did last week, but we'll put something together and we'll probably be opening some sort of card probably.
Or
maybe
playing a game or who knows, but we'll be here. We'll see you.
We will be here and we will be back next Monday as we are just going to be doing Monday things for a while, right, Sean? Is that still looking like this is our new normal?
I think we're on Mondays.
All right. We're a Monday night show, everybody. Yeah, I think Dancy Bearded comes on now. So you can go if you're just wanting more beard content. He comes on at 9:00. So
really?
Yeah.
So we
check out Dancy Bearded.
Dan.
There you go. We didn't step on him. That's good because then no one would watch us.
There were Dan's warm up.
What's up, Cash? What time do we go live? We go live at 8:00 Eastern. You are in England, I do believe. You are 5 hours ahead of us. Is that correct? So whatever time that is, minus 5 hours off your time, and that should be about right. We're live 8:00 every Monday now. That's not changing. So yeah, everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you, Renegades, for showing up. Darren and Louie, thank you for letting us know about your event, and everybody have a great night, a great evening, and we will see you next Monday. Just not the same.
Monday.
Okay, bye.
Talking beer.